What is up, total excellence dudes? I hope you all are having an excellent Saturday as much as I am, dudes. So let me showcase what are we calling for tonight, guys. Thank you all for coming by the stream. And even those that are watching pre-recorded, I do appreciate it, dudes. So go and share what we're coloring tonight. Coloring T-Bone. It's all right, dudes. Just need to add a little background to this guy soon enough. Once I switch over to turning off my cam. And we got Jettlefire in the chat. I am here. What's up? What's up, Jetto? Thanks for coming by the stream, buddy. Hope you're having an excellent weekend as much as I am. Just to start, let me see here. I know I have something whenever I got people on my chat.
Excellent.
There you go.
Excellent.
So, oh no, I left it on loop. It's all good though. Technically, I got 2 people watching, so I do appreciate it for the second watcher. So yeah, dudes, I'm just gonna vanish, but you're still gonna hear my voice, so I'm gonna still interact with you dudes in the chat. So I'm gonna turn off my cam in 3, 2, 1. A poof. All right. So right there in my avatar, it's just my Gator boys. Let me go and add the background so that way, be less distracting. Boom. All right. Just double check. Do I have the time lapse on? Because last stream I forgot to turn it on. Perfect. All right then. So I'm going to leave this alone. Create another layer called flats. And what's perfect too, dudes, is I got my reference. So I got my color reference for T-Bone over here. I don't know if you dudes ever had an extreme dinosaur toy. I did. I actually honestly have like maybe at least 1 or 2 toys. I know I had Street Sharks toys. At least 1 or 2 of them, and then I got Extreme Dinosaurs. I believe I got T-Bone over there. So, like that one, I got a close reminiscence. T-Rex are freaking cool. I mean, my first exposure to dinosaurs was Jurassic Park. I know. Wondering why is a 4-year-old exposed to Jurassic Park? I don't know, guys. I was a sneaky child. I'll say that much. I would watch things I'm not supposed to watch whenever I grab my parents' VHS tape movies. But, I'll be grabbing them. Try and find something a little bit lighter than the reference here. Perfect. I think I can actually show you guys my flats coloring. It's so much faster. And with, Ivan, who is the artist of the Extreme Dinosaurs, like he did a freaking like an art marathon for each of the characters. Even did, I believe he's starting doing the villains now. And my gosh, man, like Ivan is like, it's just a fantastic artist. I'm glad that he has the opportunity to work with Marvel now, and he did a Venom book. The Lethal Weapon Venom book. But I did notice they're even using him for like doing ads and stuff like that. Because I did see Ivan's art for the ad for Marvel Snap. So I would not doubt if they use Ivan's art for Marvel Snap as well. Because I mean, fantastic artist. And what else? And yeah, dudes, I mean, if you guys have a Saturday morning cartoon that you have in mind or you want to talk about or anything, dudes, I'm down to talk. Because that's literally my life was cartoons. Like, it's like you're rewarded for waking up early. And, hopefully, with me as a kid, I'm not really good at remembering any names. So I just know that when I was whenever I watch a show, I guess it'll be like a game of charades whenever I talk to somebody in the lunchroom. Be like, hey, do you know about this show or whatever? And they'll be like, oh, is it this? Ah, yeah, definitely. I remember one time I watched South Park. I have no clue how I've watched South Park. I think I was okay. I know exactly how I watched it. I was surfing channels, and I remember. I think what got me watching South Park because it was featured on Arthur, and had no clue. Um, they were referencing an adult, yeah, like an adult cartoon. So how would I know, right? I was just only a wee child. But yeah. Then again, there was no escape with South Park either because it was everywhere, dude. Even freaking Blockbuster was playing the South Park movie. I remember too when Kenny was going to hell. I remember it so vividly, and I was just traumatized. Let's see here, and we got Dale A in the chat. What is up, Total Excellence? I'm doing excellent, man. Since you're here hanging out, go and play my Bill and Ted.
Excellent.
Welcome, chat. So thanks for coming by, Dale. Bugs Bunny was always the king of the Saturday morning cartoons. Oh my gosh, dude! I'll be renting like any Looney Tunes show, and yeah, no, dude, I freaking like I would rent it every single time, and my parents would be like, when are you gonna? Do you want to watch anything else? No. If they don't even have a new one, then I will just rent the same one. It's honestly how I was. I don't know. I don't mind um, watching the same thing, and that's the same thing with music too. Because I was there'll be some songs that I got to revisit playing like the Tony Hawk Pro Skater games, and I had a Nintendo 64, so I had the Pro Skater 2, and literally like I was like, yo, like I was trying to think, and then like I don't know, it just came to my mind. Is like, what was the intro for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for Nintendo 64 or whatever? And then once I got the song, it was Killing the Machine. Yeah, it was Killing the Machine by Killing Machine, and the name of the song was Gorilla Radio. And yeah, man, like the pacing of the song is so different than how the video game version is because they the Tony Hawk game they edited the song and the pacing of it because once I heard the original one, like I was like, yo, what's going on with this song? It sounds broken, you know. But they heavily edit it. It's kind of like the same thing with movie trailers. Like it'll be a super popular song that you know, and then they just change it for the sake of pacing, for the mood and the tone, and all that good stuff. So, yeah, man. So I revisit some classic songs from the '90s, baby, because that's what I am. I don't know. I think I'm more of a 2000s kid. I'm be honest with you because I was like I was 4. And when you're 4 years old, that's when you realize like, oh shoot, I exist in this world. So, and I was in '97 was when I was 4. So, and that's when the I think it was '97 or '98 is when I remember mostly fondly to be exact. Oh, that's so sick. I love the touch. I don't think the original cartoon where. Oh, well, he does have shoes. Oh, that's so funny. Okay. He does have shoes on. The end of his. Oh my god. I just love little details like that. His freaking claw is poking out, but I do like Ivan's interpretations, like both of his feet just grew out. Because I do remember, like, literally in the beginning, like, it was just a bunch of teenagers and some scientists somehow got them. And, they become mutated dinosaurs, which is pretty sick on its own, okay? Or am I mistaking it for street sharks? I think I'm mistaken. No, I think it's street sharks. Yes, it's street sharks. Oh my god. I am an imposter, guys. You caught me. I have been caught in 4K, but it's all good. Hopefully you guys can forgive me. If not, it's okay. I don't know any extreme dinosaur fans might remember it. I guess I don't. I remember street sharks, so that's definitely street sharks. I just realized too, I don't have music on. The Jetafire had to do a Marvel Snap video for TikTok once for sponsor. Oh shoot, that's sick, dude. Congrats, man. For me, my morning show was either Yu-Gi-Oh show or Pokemon or Dragon Ball. Yeah, man. I honestly could not watch. I don't think. Oh, that's right, because I remember that Yu-Gi-Oh was out in Warner Brothers. I honestly, Pokemon was everywhere, so there was no way for missing that one. Yu-Gi-Oh, on the other hand, I struggled watching when they had it on Cartoon Network, and it was like, I remember specifically too. My mom didn't want me to stay up late. Like, I think the latest I could, it's like, yeah, my bedtime was at 9 and Yu-Gi-Oh was at 9. So I was like, oh my god. it's like, I was just trying to tell my mom, like, can I just stay up late just to watch this show? And she was like, no, because it's 9 o'clock. It's my bedtime. So yeah, no, the struggle was real, guys, when I was a kid. But yeah, no, when I finally got to watch it was when, Warner Brothers like, hey, let's put in our Saturday morning block, Kids WB instead of Cartoon Network, since it's mostly like on the later time slot, and most kids are going to fall asleep. So let's put in our Saturday morning block. And for that, I was so happy. And pretty much I was, I was already like catching up with everything. We got Razor Sword Ninja. I think it's the first time I see you here, dude. Extreme misremembering. Yes, dude. Exactly, man. I totally misremember that. So awful, dude. Let me go and play you my welcome sound. Excellent. It's excellent to meet you, dude. I believe it's the first time I've seen you in the chat. So thanks for coming by, man. Hope you have fun watching me color. That's what I mostly do on these streams. I just do coloring, but also just catching up with everybody and hope everyone's doing oh so excellent. I'm very curious with you, Jet. How'd you got in contact with Marvel? Like, how did they inquire you? Because I know they wouldn't. I guess for a professional way is like, I bet they didn't comment on one of your TikToks and be like, "Hey, like your content. Can you just make a fun ad for us?" But after you got that inquiry, you're like, I'm kind of a big deal now. Let me go and play some music for you guys, because I want you guys to be bored. Got some music here. There you go. Cool. It's been a while since I've used like StreamYard, so I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I won't complain. It's like if anybody ever struggles with StreamYard, I don't mind to be your personal IT guy. Because it's not the first time. I did help indie creator called Andrew, and he has like a really cool comic called let's see, trying to remember, King of Justice, and it's such a cool comic. And he did like a motion, like first he did a motion comic, which is pretty sick. He got Vic Mignogna as the voice for his main character, so I'm like, dude, that's pretty big deal. So I mean, that's pretty awesome. He even voiced some of his like some of the characters too, like one-off characters and a villain too. I didn't even notice that he was the voice of the villain. So kudos to Andrew. All right, so he got green everything. Got green shoulder pads. I mean, you can't go. That Triceratops wearing ninja gear. I don't know, man. You can't go more 90s than that. And he's fighting against a robotic dinosaur? I need to watch that show again. I'm getting, like, tripped out. Got, like, my own personal cell shade colors. This dude's all green. I mean, it's fairly going to be quick too, so I want to make sure, like, we'll add some fun textures and stuff like that. Heard a lot of good things about X-Men 97. I mean, the freaking art style is phenomenal. I'm just glad that, you know, animation is starting to progress, but at the same time, it's not in a crazy way. Artistically, yes, it's progressing. It's progressing a lot, but work in animation is not, and it's because of all these big studios that are following the Disney way of doing business. Is just, you know, they're essentially merging with other companies, and because of these mergers, it messes up all these studios and their jobs. And I know now with Cartoon Network, like Warner Brothers is shutting down Cartoon Network Animation, and they're merging with, I believe, Adult Swim. So, I mean, right now, like, I follow a lot of cartoon, like news and stuff like that. Like a screenshot on Twitter that, you know, Warner's literally going to shut down the Cartoon Network website, and I was like, so heartbroken, man. It's like literally an end of an era, I should say. It's literally an end of an era. All right, let's see here. I'll check on the chat real soon, dudes, because, you know, last thing I want to do is just chat it up and not interact with you, because, you know, what's the whole point of a live stream? That's the part I enjoy the most, is go on live streams and just get to chat it up with you dudes. If you're doing anything cool, any comics or even other things in Medium, just let me know. Because I know with Jetafire here, I've known him for stupid long time. So glad he's doing excellent. Feeding the ducks, yeah, dude. Yeah, man, I love the feeding the ducks loop sound. I did get, like, I went to a website. Supposedly, it's like commercial free music. I downloaded it, like, no problem, and then I used it, and then I got demonetized for copyrighted music. I'm like, how did I get demonetized? So yeah, man, it's like a loop de loop. I know that there's other like websites where you can pay subscription fee, and then you have a huge library to use music. I know for a fact, if I talk with Steven, if you guys don't know Steven Sanchez, I would always say Sizzling Sanchez because his art style is so fun. Yeah, he always does live stream through OBS, and he'll link it up to another website where he can play songs like this in the backdrop while he draws and does art and all that cool stuff. So yeah, man, I'll get talking with him. He might even be watching, if anything. He'll be lurking, and I respect that. I respect you lurkers. But yeah, man, Feed in the Duct is a fun song to listen to. Razor Sword Ninja, the personal history of cartoons is nice. Yeah, man. I love history of cartoons. It's like I'm trying to educate myself as much as I can because, animation is the first thing I fell in love with art before anything else, before comics, before even 3D animation. And I think at least finally 3D is trying to convert to 2D or doing some capacity of like some 2D effects within that range. So I do respect that. So Razor Sword Ninja, Shocking Hell. Okay, you might need to. I might need some clarification. What's Shocking Hell? Is it like a show or something? Or maybe it's something that I said. Jennifer said, I was basically got invited within the TikTok system notification, and he basically want content creators to make a Marvel Snap videos. Oh, okay. Got it. That's pretty sick, man. Good stuff. Let's see here. Let's go and get this guy all greened up. I know with Ivan, he did his liberties in doing his own interpretation of the character design, which I respect. So I might change it up too. I'll try to step up my coloring game because Ivan's version for the Dinosaurs, because he did everything, man. He does his own art and his own colors, so I do respect that. What else? Let me go and look up this green color that I used for this piece here. Color Wheel by Adobe. Alright, dudes, I'm back. See. See, Razor Sword Ninja. Oh, that's my reaction to the whole end of an era thing. Shock being Marvel 2099 slang and is taking the place of major swear words. Oh, man. That's funny. Yeah, man. I dig the name, dude. Razor Sword Ninja. I dig it. There might be a delay on my end. Oh, what's going on with your end, dude? Are you an animator? Or what do you do, man? Because Jetto, he does content creation for gaming and stuff like that. Which comical, yeah, he does more like a comical mix of gameplay and stuff like that, which I do recommend you guys checking out. And Dale A, he does comics. I got to work with him a few times, so he's a really cool dude. Check out his comics. And we got the Ravens Loft. What is up, Nick? Happy to see you here, buddy. Yo, buddy, finally catching a live. Thank you, man. I really do appreciate it. Let me give you a welcoming whenever I get somebody in the chat. You get an excellent welcoming. So, yo, I recognize the artist, but can't remember the name. Who is this again? It is Ivan Fiore. How I came across with Ivan was through Clay. I believe his name is, Claylex. The guy that you did the crossover comic with Raven and Clayman, which honestly was a great crossover comic. Let me see. Go and play my Feeding the Ducks. Oh, that's actually Night Drive. But yeah, man. But Ivan, honestly, I was honestly surprised when he got picked up with Marvel. But yeah, no, he's a fantastic artist. I even have what is it? If anything, I might as well just share his link tree for you guys if you guys are interested with Ivan and his works, or you want to follow him, which is, whenever I do these live streams, whenever I color over an artist, the first thing I make sure to do was put in my description below to give respect of the artist and let you know who's the artist, because I make sure that before I even color over any artwork, I want to make sure that I have at least the social medias of these artists. So you go on ahead, just go on so there you go, guys. There's Ivan's link tree. So if you guys are interested in checking out his work, because dude, he's a fantastic artist. All right, so let me get back to coloring. But yeah, dudes, yeah, man, it's like there is progression within the art of animation, but there's no progression within work of animation. So it's like it's a really tough. They're really in a tough spot, unfortunately. And honestly, I think it's another reason why indie creators are rising up so much, because all these big corporate companies are trying to figure out what the heck do people want, and all these YouTube animators are like freaking taking advantage of what's going on with Hollywood, because Hollywood is just slowly but surely just slipping away with their audiences. I mean, kids, I know for a fact, Gen Z, either Gen Z or even Gen Alpha, they're going to be more interested in like YouTube creators or Twitch streamers than, actual Hollywood celebrities. Will they know some? Oh, definitely. But I just know for us, like YouTube content creators or even Twitch streamers, or whatever streaming platform you're using, like content creation is just another way for people to connect. Because with a celebrity, I mean, when are you going to see an A-list celebrity? Unless they're your neighbor over at Hollywood or freaking Miami, that's maybe your only time to interact with them. But with social media, it kind of like, it just changed the whole platform of like interacting with anybody. I mean, heck, how I get followed by like Marvel, DC artists, and it's because of me coloring, and they like the way I color. So trust me, again, social media has changed the game. Are there negatives of social media? Of course there is. There's always going to be a positive and negative. But for me, I try to focus on the positives. And, there's just so many ways that you can avoid drama. And that's, just not bringing up anything and just not interact with nobody. If you don't mention anybody, I think you'll be good. I mean, that's how I did over freaking in real life, too. I know who the bullies are. And even when they bother me, I think it's only one time. And that was it. I just go my own way. But I know with some people, it's very different because they're easily a target, whether it's like their physical features or by their weight. That makes them an easy target. And I made sure that when I was a kid, I mind my own business, but if you do anything to push me at some point, I'm gonna let you know, like, hey, you better stop. I know now that what is it? I know that with our cell phones, like, it's the best way to document anybody, period. I know I might see that as a negative, but trust me, when you pull out your phone, that's when everyone starts clearing out. And nobody wants to be a problem. I think if I change... sorry, dudes. I'm just trying to change the... There you go. Image resolution. See, this is why I took like speech class when I was younger. Changing the resolution. Oh my god, wow. This looks beautiful. I don't see pixels no more. I mean, if I super zoom in, but yeah, I got rid of the freaking pixels. I'm going to make sure to, when I convert it to JPEG, I'm going to lower the opacity. See, Razor Sword Ninja says, on the thing I do, I primarily do artwork involving an OC of mine, which helps out with the slow times at work and doing artwork of my OC with a character of a friend of mine. Oh, nice, dude. So I'm guessing this avatar that's your profile picture, is that your OC? It's pretty dope. Yeah, man, that's pretty sick. Yeah, whenever there's a slow day at my job, I'll just pull out my freaking Google Docs on my phone and I'll just start typing. And, that just kills like at least half a day of sitting down to like write a story and whatnot. But yeah, man, but that's pretty cool. And are you doing like commission work, or you're just drawing for fun until like you feel confident of your own like art abilities that you're open for commissions? And if like when you say artist, are you like an illustrator or yeah, like an illustrator, or you're kind of like trying to do other things like animation or comics. For me, I'm doing comics, so that's my niche right now. And that's what I'm trying to like pick at you with is like, what's your niche? Because I know we can all say we're artists, but if you say artists, I, you know, instantly people will think, oh, so you do music? And then when you say you do music, then they're gonna pick off what genre you are, or what your niche is. So, but me, I like to like interact and get to know everyone in the chat. Jetofire said, "This is true." Yes. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're better off meeting celebrities from online than you are to meeting like than Hollywood actors. And maybe your counterpoint is going to be, oh well, you can go to a con. Yeah, but 9 times out of 10, most people that do cons are like voice actors. I don't know any much. Like there are A-list actors, but that's for like bigger cons. And the reason why they're able, and I learned this today, recently, the reason why big cons like New York City Comic Con or just Comic Con in general, the big ones, right? What helps fund them from getting all these A-list actors would be the vendors. The vendors are basically the ones that are funding them from getting these A-list celebrities. And when they get these A-list celebrities, because I know a buddy of mine who at the time owned his own comic book store, and I would go there all the time. And then once I gained like, trust in somewhat, because there were people that would ask him questions, and like he's kind of like, because there'd be people that would be other competitors, other comic book people that would be their spies in somewhat way, and then he just felt like, okay, this guy is just being disingenuous and just trying to take my business, and they're just sending spies over, which is crazy, but it is what it is, man. So I guess at some point in time I showed how genuine I am, that I'm honestly asking these questions. It's not like I got a freaking business that I might take away from you or whatever, but yeah, usually, because this is what they do. So what they do is when they invite these celebrities, now they're not only catering them for whatever reason it is, but they also like like take care of them for like hotel stays and stuff like that, So, they have their own green room. They make sure they get a hotel for them to stay that's super close to the con and whatnot, right? So, yeah, that's what a buddy of mine broke it down to me until like I started hearing more people that run conventions, even small conventions, like let's say Power Rangers, right? Very niche. Yeah, there'll be small conventions for like, let's say Power Rangers, and they invite the actor to the show, and then they hook them up with a hotel that's nearby the con. I believe they have to bring their own tables and stuff like that. Like they have to provide their own stuff. But I mean, other than that, that's a sweet deal. I would love to be a freaking guest for a con and get all that stuff and be pampered like I'm VIP. But yeah, that's pretty dope. I will say that much. So, just to let you guys know, you as an artist, you help fund conventions and content creators too. So, it's a win-win for everybody. What's that on his back? Now that I notice. Oh shoot. Okay. So it's just those stuff. That's pretty dope. How the heck was he able to wear a suit over? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask. Even helmets. Again, I'm not gonna ask because again, this is a cartoon. I should not be asking questions. I'm just gonna accept and consume. That's what they expect me to do. I'll be checking on the chat with you dudes real soon. Let me just finish coloring this guy over here. I might color it like darker, so that way the color that you see now, I might use it for like glaring and stuff like that. Excuse me. Let me see. Razor Sword Ninja says it's actually my persona that's based off my username. My OC is blue. Thinking about doing commissions with a low price. At most, drawing my OC in different poses to improve myself. Okay, dude, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. If you need like anything for like a roadblock for you to learn like anatomy and stuff like that, dude, there's a website called Creature Art Teacher. And it's a website that's run by Aaron Blaise, and he used to be a Disney animator. He did Beauty and the Beast, Lion King. Who else? What else did he do? He worked on the golden age of Disney, and then he was the director for Brother Bear, and he even did the art character designs for Brother Bear too. So yeah, guys, Aaron Blaise is a real knockout. I took his anatomy course, and it's honestly the best anatomy course I've taken. Because, I mean, honestly, like, whenever you take anatomy courses, they freaking give you like, you know, the human body of muscles and stuff like that. And I felt like, dude, am I studying to be like a doctor or something, or learning how to draw? You know, and I'm not even like focus on doing like a realistic kind of thing like Jim Lee artist or anyone in particular, or freaking or Silvestri from Top Cow. But other than that, yeah, no, man, I'm just trying to have a fun stylistic look to it. But yeah, just check out Creature Art Teacher, or just Google Aaron Blaise. And just to spell Blaze, I believe is Blaise. But yeah, like he does like, it's basically like a very inexpensive art course, I should say, for even to enroll like a college level of taking an art school. It's like for me saying that you essentially have a professor from Cal Arts on his website, you know, taking online courses, and you can take your time however you want to please. Speaking of con, are we going to SuperCon in a couple of weeks? Yeah, dude, I gotta buy my ticket. That's all I gotta do. I gotta buy my ticket. It's like, is it cheaper just buying it early, right? Because I know there's always going to be like early bird specials and stuff like that. Yeah, I'll get my ticket. I might talk to you soonish, so that way we get like a concrete on what day we're going to meet up and stuff like that. Let's see. I got a good idea for a story involving my OC. Friend helped me with that. Belk Virus is his name, if anyone wants to check him out. Artist and writer, that one. Okay, dope, dude. Yeah, we'll definitely check him out. We got John Wright's comics. Ichthus is the real MVP. Appreciate you, bro. Hey, man, that was a great art. That was a great stream, man. You know, I was ready to like ask if you want me to be your personal IT guy on the stream, but you know, I think you guys figured it out on your own. So congrats, dudes. If you guys don't know, you know, while I'm talking, you know, John is a fantastic writer, guys. I don't know if you guys are well aware of projects that he worked on. I'm going to actually showcase his recent Kickstarter campaign. Let me go on ahead and showcase it to you guys. I'm pretty much going to go nuts. So his campaign is called Wingless. And what's great about it too, Kickstarter rewarded our buddy here in the chat that is projects we love. So because of that, you're most likely going to see his project on the main website. Let me see here. Stop sharing screen. Let's take a break from coloring for now. Just listen to me talk. Just listen to me talk, guys, you know. There we go. There we go. Let me go back in StreamYard. Yeah, you guys can definitely see it. So it's Wingless #1, a new comic book series. So, yeah, dudes. Fantastic writer, man. Let me go and let me show even the video, too. Let me shut up my freaking... You know what else, too, dude? I forgot to even welcome John with my excellent welcoming thing. So, John, since you're pretty much a first-timer here, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy, but since it's your first time here, I got to give you the excellent welcome. Excellent! That's how it goes over here, man. So, all right, let's play the video, too. I don't think there's even copyrighted music. Let's see here. So many tabs! There we go. Found it.
We are all born into this world helpless. It's only the love of our parents that build us up to be the fowl we were meant to be. Every birdie knows this. In my case, I was born to be helpless my whole life, so the world would have had me believe. It was my father who taught me how to overcome my disabilities, and my mother who nurtured me to be a caring person. But now, they're gone, and it is up to me to survive in this God-forsaken world. I know this isn't what they would have wanted, but I'm just so lost. Justice must be paid.
So that's Wingless, dudes. You actually look at some of the... Like, honestly, dudes, the art itself is phenomenal. I don't need to tell you that. Freaking... Honestly, this reminds me of Don Bluth films. Like, the art style. Freaking amazing. Stickers for all. I love the villain of the Crow. Literally, his name is Crowbar. I mean, you cannot go more villainous than that. Like, it's freaking fantastic. I love the variant covers. Even the villain cover of Crowbar. I love the name, man. The art is fantastic. The colorist did a phenomenal job. Look at that, guys. Top tier. I love the lettering too, man. The letterer did a fantastic job. Like, even the lettering has freaking personality. So, yeah, guys, if you guys are interested in Wingless, go on ahead and back it, guys. Got it over here. Bam! Go get that link, guys. Because, dudes, again, you know. And also, too, guys, because Jetto, he'll appreciate it, too. He's a Florida man, guys. So we gotta support our Florida peeps. We gotta let them know we're built different. That we have pet alligators in our backyards as an alternative for guard dogs. And also, too, man, John's writing, man, you're gonna become a freaking emotional wreck. Like right now, I was making sure I didn't cry on stream. My God, man, this is beautiful, beautiful writing. Oh man. All right. I gotta add some details to this dude's mouth. You wanna let me go and grab Jurassic Park. I'm gonna use a freaking T-Rex reference. How they open their mouths. All right, I'm gonna go Jurassic Park because why not? Apparently, they say like the dinosaurs, like the T Rex's roar, is actually more scarier than how it's portrayed. Because the one that like burst my bubble is like they're most likely birds. So the closest thing to relating to a T Rex would be a bird, would be the chicken. And I'm like, no, don't you dare do that to me. Don't you dare do this to me, man. Like we got alligators over here in South Florida. Are you gonna tell my good buddies, like these alligators in the swamps, that hey guys, your cousin is actually a chicken? How do you feel about that? Your cousin is a freaking chicken. Y'all are not real reptiles. It's kind of like the controversy with Charizard. He's not a dragon. He's a lizard. It's like, what? Get out of here. He's a dragon. He has wings. No, he's just a flying lizard. Let's see here. I might change up the. I don't know why I'm using lasso tool because my flats are thebomb.com, man. Thebomb.com. I might change it to purplish. Yeah, I might change it to purple because it kind of matches with what this dude is color wise. Oh heck yeah, I love this purple. We're sticking with this purple. Okay. Don't want to color his teeth. Might give him like a little yellow teeth. I'm not gonna give him pearly white teeth because I don't think dinosaurs have dental insurance or dental hygienists. The reason why I wouldn't even know, there's even a difference too. There's a difference between a dental hygienist and a dentist, okay? Believe it or not. I had a dental hygienist and his name was, and I kid you not, I'm going to be a broken record because I always bring up this dude's name. My dental hygienist his name was Dr. Saliva. I'm going to repeat that so that way you guys heard me correctly. My dental hygienist's name was Dr. Saliva. Like the moist in your mouth? Yeah, it's Dr. Saliva. And for that, man, I think I have trouble remembering names, but that name alone, I made sure never to forget it. Because I know for a fact I'm gonna have good stories to tell for that name. So I might give him like light yellow teeth, right? So just to give more personality to him. It's like, come on, guys. Don't give your monsters pearly white teeth. Give them Awful, awful yellow teeth. Like they drank coffee their entire life and never touch a toothbrush. There you go. So I'll turn this guy. There we go, and turn off my reference. So yeah, I'll check on the chat real soon, dudes. Oh my god. No. There you go. Golly, bro. Freaking T-Bone over here got pearly, nice, clean. I'm sorry, I'm having too much fun with this. He got pearly, clean gummies, bro. Got nice, clean gums. That's what you know. He got healthy teeth. It's like, you know, you got good teeth when your gums are nice and clean, nice and pink. Oh man, I'm sorry, guys. Dr. Saliva. Dr. Saliva, man. My God. I hope he's doing well. There you go. Oh my gosh, no. I'm clicking the wrong buttons. I'm like an old person. Oh, that looks way better. Heck yeah, man. Yeah, give him those dark gums. Yep, we got Swamp Cat. See, right there, that's when you know that he's a cat person. Swamp cats. I call them swamp puppies. So, swamp puppies are a much better name than swamp cats. Now, I can understand why you could honestly call these gators swamp cats, since, you know, like literally, if you approach them, believe it or not, they will not approach you. They'll just, you know, they'll just scurry off and be like, all right, I'll move out of the way. Just nice and chill, taking their sweet time. But the only reason a gator would ever approach you is they're just hungry. So yeah. John Wright's comic says, sounds like a villain name. Listen, bro, I don't ask people about their personal life or what they do outside of their occupation. So who knows, man? He might, he might go by day cleaning people's teeth, and by night he'll just be having like some kind of hammer and just you know, he'll be like, this is for the tooth fairy for not giving me free money or something like that. I don't know. It had to be some kind of motive for him to like be a mugger and mug people and take their teeth. Maybe he's taking their teeth so that way he can like put it in under his pillow, and he'll, instead of robbing the bank, he'll rob people's teeth. So he'll get free money for it. And then the tooth fairy is gonna be like, man, I gotta get like a new what is it? I need to get a new business model because this is getting ridiculous. Got a guy that's smashing people's mouths and to get their teeth. And we got other like cool sound effects too. But this is only whenever I'm finished. But I got my anime WoW sound effects. Yeah, it's just magical. But anyways, let me go play with my night drive. Freaking Dr. Saliva, guys. Can you believe it? All right. I don't know, y'all have any people that you met and they just have such a unique name that you're like, I can't forget about this name. It's just something once in a lifetime. It's like Dr. Saliva, I would think like, you know, a cartoon character. But yeah, there's a dental hygienist named Dr. Saliva, guys. I think I can say, oh wait, I did say earlier I'm gonna darken like this dude's machine. So that way you guys have an idea what the heck I'm even talking about. So I might darken his like machine over here. Let's try this. There you go. Took forever for Clip to like get it, but whatever. I'll just use the flats because it's much faster. Oh heck yeah, this is much. I love this color better. This is a better color. And then what I'll do next is then, yeah, this is a better color. Because with this color, I can honestly use highlights and then add some shadows to it. Oh heck yeah, dudes. We're rocking and rolling. It's like I already know what's already in my head. And I'm trying to make it better than Ivan's. So who knows? Maybe Ivan's watching. If you're watching, Ivan, what's up, dude? Hope you're doing great. Doing big things over at Marvel. Let's chit chat, because I gotta be verified to talk to you. I'm not even joking too. Like, I'm only able to like DM anybody if either one, they follow me, or two, we both follow each other. So that's my only way of contacting. There we go. Let's get this guy over here. All right. What color is his lasers? They're just black. Okay. So, I'm not going to use black. I don't like using boring common colors. Like, I'm just going to use like a dark purple or whatnot, right? There you go. You know, something to just to change it up. There you go. What's up with the horns? I think he... Okay. Okay, cool. I use those colors for the horns. So that way they're kind of in sync with each other. Excuse me, dudes. You know, it'll be smart if I grabbed water, but you know, we're gonna do it. I talk with my freaking. I'll be talking while I don't know, my voice get raspy or something. And then talk so much smack, and I didn't even color his teeth yellow. Look at that, guys. Look at that. Let me color this dude's teeth because he has poor dental hygiene. Let me see. Okay, so he's not too close because I don't want the colors to be too close with each other. Okay, no, it's too dark. There we go. If my flat bucket doesn't do his job, then I'll use my best friend, the lasso tool, to get it done. Hope you dudes are enjoying the stream as well. If you hit the like button, it's going to help you make sure that you won't miss any streams that I'm working on. Because past few weeks, got people that are coming out of their hometowns and visiting here in South Florida, so so doing like streams like Saturday nights are, kind of conflicting, but at the same time, again, I can just change up the time. But if I do change it, then then there's no consistency. So that's why I kind of like doing streams like at 9. Earliest it'll be 8. I think 8 would be a good time. Oh my gosh. Why did you do that? See, I have a PC laptop, so it's like I'm so used to Mac. So like every time I press a button, I'll be having like a freaking pop up from the browser, and I'm like, what is this? Why are you blocking my coloring, Mojo? Just give your monsters disgusting yellow teeth, guys. People will love you. People will understand, like, hey, you know what? He's a freaking dinosaur. I don't expect him to have... I mean, if anything, he should have pink teeth. Why pink teeth? Because freaking they eat their freaking food raw. I ain't a zoologist or anything. I'm just speaking out of my mind here. Should they have pink teeth or just yellow teeth in general? It's a food for thought. There we go. Heck yeah. I think that's it for the flat colors ratio. You know what? I gotta color his nails. Nails need to be colored. Excuse me. I'm gonna go on ahead and start coloring his nails through my good old friend lasso tool. Because my flat colors bucket is very sensitive whenever it comes to like open lines like this. So I gotta use a lasso tool. Okay, so this I can use a bucket tool because there's closed lines, but everything else, like the middle nail, I gotta use a lasso tool to get this guy over here. There we go. And there's some parts where sometimes the lasso tool doesn't grab it. I mean the bucket tool. There we go. All right. So now go and color this dude. Then right? Let's go and color this. Gotta zoom in real close, real close. Give that Haktua. I'm sorry, guys, but the internet is exploding with the Haktua girl. If you still don't know the Haktua girl, I mean, you know, you just Google and just be amazed. Okay, now what I'm going to do next is grab my color settings, right? Just bring it down a notch. There you go. Since it's technically shadows, teeth, right? I'm going to go and color that darker. Or what I could do, right? I think brown is a good color. Yeah, I think it's a good shadow color. It's a good there you go. You see that? This is a good contrast. Then, well, I'll get this guy because I see a little snowflake and I gotta get rid of it. Haktua. There we go. All right. All right. Let's see over here. Haktua. See, even Jetto knows Haktua girl. Oh man, I wonder if I saved it on Twitter. If I did, I'm going to show you guys because there was one that was too good, man. If you're a wrestling fan, yeah, definitely. Let me see if I saved it. If not, I have it on my phone. I was going to share it to like my WhatsApp group and whatnot because this was so funny. Just scroll down real quick. Alright, I guess I don't have it saved, but it's all good. It's all good in the hood. See? It's basically one single color. I'm going ahead and save it. So what I'll do next, I'll do a thing called shadows, right? There you go. And then what I'll do is I'll just lower the opacity. I think it was like 35 when I commissioned this artist to do something for gators. So. Oh, heck yeah, that looks so better. Oh my gosh. Make a huge difference. Okay. What happens with 50%? Okay, it just darkens it more. So, if I just go like 35, yeah, I think that would be good. So what I'm going to do is So for heavy shadows like this guy over here, oh, that's not what I wanted. I got to change it to purple, right? And then what I do is like I lowered the opacity down to purple. I'll even show you how dark it is. It's that dark. So and what I do here is then just change it to 35 and boom. It's a nice contrast to the color. So it's very cool, man. It's little tricks that you'll catch. Now with that, it gets a little darker, but I kind of like the purple I used before. So we'll stick to that purple. Kind of like to add the shadows because it gives more depth into the art piece. So that's kind of my favorite part. Highlights, I kind of like do tend to go light on it. Kind of want to see what else can I add to the mix. Oh, complimentary. Complimentary is just darker blue. Oh. Whatever. I'll figure something out. Just move the color dial here. Go. Go. Oh, heck yeah, this looks sick. Okay. This color. Ooh, I like this color more. Then for his bottom tail, color that one. Yeah, and there'll be instances too, dudes, where like, there'll be people that will hit me up on Insta, and it's true. Like, freaking, there are people that would hit you up for cryptocurrency and whatnot, and well, crypto art, I should say. And there was a dude who hit me up and is like, "Oh, I love your work." It's like, "Want to do a crypto?" And I'm like, "No, dude, this is not my art." It's like I'm just coloring, you know. And you know, maybe the scenario, like, you know, I could be disingenuous and say, "Oh yeah, like here's the art," right? Be giving him like the lowest of the low DPI that will ever be given. They'll be like, "What the heck is this, man?" But yeah, I mean, I don't know if crypto coins. I mean, I know crypto coins are still going on and they're like flopping. Is like now even like celebrities that are attached to these coins, they're even like they're even losing their value of relevancy. I'm not even talking about the coins. I'm just talking about like the celebrities they freaking like inquire with. It's like, well, at this point, I'm not really relevant, so let me just make myself even in deeper waters. It's just bonkers to me. And for the pants, it's kind of easy because just grab like a darker blue color, a way darker. There you go. Oops. There we go. Oh, heck yeah. That looks sick. Let's see how it looks without the other dark shadow layer. They help bring volume to it, so. There we go. Then we're going to add some shadows here. This is just black colors that I'm using as shadows, but I look at like the color wheel for so long, and now that I know like somewhat like the secret of like what makes colors to make it lighter and darker and whatnot. Like, look at that. That looks oh so sick. Then I use the other shadow color tool. It's simply a layer, right? There we go. Where are we going? Got this guy here. What color does it look? This one. It kind of darkens it more. Yeah, I think I kind of have a good grasp on like what colors will look good with who. Which kind of helps because then it speeds up the process of like, oh, well, if I'm using this color, like, what color is this? It's kind of like a dark yellow. So will go like a dark orangey brown, and there you go. It's just contrasts with each other. And I don't know. The face is always a hard part too. Is like you just want to appropriately add the shadows accordingly. I mean, look at the freaking T-Rex 3D model, whatever. Okay, so got like all these polka dots and stuff like that. And for shadows, I think I might use purple. There we go. All right, so. Here. Go. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. There we go. Add some shadows to this dude over here. go. Sorry if I'm like getting you guys dizzy when I'm flipping T-Bone around like a rag doll. It's like certain ways of how I do things when I'm using the lasso tool. Go. Oh, damn. You know what? Doesn't make sense why I can't just complete it doing the shadows here, right? Okay. This is when you gotta use like the poly tool. I don't use the poly tool that much, but I kind of want to get lines to be consistent like this, right? And anything that looks wobbly, like, oh geez, I don't know what I just did there. Kind of want to make sure that it looks nice and straight, right? Just delete that shadow. It looks somewhat better. Kind of like the type of person that I like details. And then what I like to do next, since I already have flats ready, kind of like want to give like T-Bone over here some textures. So then what I would love to do next is give him some zipatone for his skin. So we're going to put zip. All right, and then I'm going to try linear light. And then for the zip tones, I'm going to give them, right? Because I do have a zipatone brush. Where the heck are you? There's True Grit. We'll try clean dots. Oh, dude, this looks sick. Oh yeah, that looks sick. See soft light. Yeah, you can barely see it. I kind of want. What does multiply do? Okay. So it darkens it, but that's not what I don't want to darken it. How would it look if I just put 50% from the opacity? I kind of like want to rough. Yeah, we'll clean it out. We'll do rough because, I mean, he's a scaly dinosaur. Oh yeah, I love rough better. Rough is much better. So we're going to add zipatones to this guy. So since he's our scaly friend over here, zipatones just adds textures and make it so much, twice as cool. It just adds details to the art piece. Like, I don't know if you guys can see it. I could see it. It's like if I take out So what I'm going to do is kind of increase the opacity a bit. I'm going to change the color. And there you go. And again, it's like trial and error. Anything, if it makes more sense, I'll just do that, right? There we go. Then I put it under multiply, lower the opacity down, and it's just like little shadows. Kind of the trick I showed you guys earlier. And give them some chiseled abs, more shadow look to it. Go. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Go. Let's try dark red. Kind of like to do like two colors. Oh, hell yeah. He looks so sick. Oh, dude, that looks so cool. Oh my god, dude, that. Oh, dude, that looks sick. Okay. Hmm. There you go. This is the color. Oh, geez. There you go. There you go. Give some shadows to this guy over here. Hell yeah. You know what? I gotta. There you go. So that way the zipatones can go over the shadows. Oh, geez. That's not what I wanted. Let me go. Nice. Ugh. There we go. For this guy. Add shadow here, right? Then switch it up to this other shadow. Just give it a nice All right, Jetafire says, if you could team up two comic book characters from different universes, who would you choose and why? That's a great question. Huh. Man, that's a good question. Two comic book characters of different universes. Damn. Man, that's a good question. I gotta think. All right. So immediately I think of Superman. Okay. So Superman definitely. I don't know who the heck that was. I literally clicked on new layout. Okay. I don't know what's going on. That's what happens when you press things. But whatever. Who would be the one that would be? All right. I thought of Superman. Who else? Man, who would be a good? Ooh, Superman and Spawn. And you're wondering, okay, why? Because for years they've always compared Spawn for Batman, even though he's so different in so many levels. So I think for a fact, you get a freaking Hell Spawn, like Spawn, for instance, mixed with Superman. I think they have a really good, interesting story. Because, I mean, with Spawn, like, he freaking loses his love of his life and learns how to let go at some point. And then freaking, then you got Superman, who's, is always here to help others who are in need. And I feel like it just gives, like, an opportunity for just giving layers to both characters from Spawn and Superman. Because again, I feel that's the only difference. It's like you got Superman who's wholesome and was raised by humans who are farmers, and in a way, then you got Spawn, Al Simmons, who freaking lost his memory. He's a hell Spawn, and now he made a pact with the devil to come back. But, he doesn't have any recollection of his memory whatsoever. So it's like, was it really that worth it? Like, you came back just to see your wife move on from life and find a new love, and as well as, have a child that you struggle. So, I mean, it's a good, I would mix Spawn with Superman. Because, I mean, they mixed Batman with Spawn, so I don't think it's gonna make any difference. It's like, I just know that I think it'll help give layers to Superman as well, and Spawn might question his his morality, and how much will he push or break his morality to do the things that needs to be done. So I think that will be my two picks of comic book superheroes. I mean, they did it with Batman. I mean, it's just simply like that. I tried reading Spawn and Batman, but then when I saw who was attached to it, which was the art was done by McFarlane, I believe, and then who wrote it was Frank Miller. But my goodness gracious, man, I think it was Frank. Yeah, it was Frank Miller. And I don't know, man. Frank, there's just some points where I read and it's just so wordy for no reason. I just gave up. I'm like, no, Frank. It was so wordy for the first page. It's like, there's just no point. Yeah, with me, man, it's like, I don't like my comics to be too wordy. Like, fine, I'll give Alan Moore a pass because it's freaking Alan Moore. But other people who are trying to be like Alan Moore don't, because Alan Moore tends to be wordy. Even Frank Miller is another good example. He tends to be too wordy. I mean, some of his wording is good, so it's not that annoying. And I don't mind if it's wordy, if for the sake of it is like world building, then fine. That will be another pass. But other than that, just don't. Again, I'm not a writer. I'm just a consumer giving you my take on it. and other people are different, like I could tell too, like whenever I read other comic books, like I could tell like by the writing, because I know, let's say for a novelist, novelists aren't afraid of like being wordy in comics, but they're really good at world building. So it's kind of like world building and character development within the introductions. So they're not too afraid of being too wordy, and I don't mind that. But whenever it comes to the people that I just want to do comics and I just want to be fast cut paste and just be direct, which that's what mostly what comics is. You got to be quick and punchy, and not be too wordy, because again, you're limited to the page. You're limited to the page number, as well as you're limited to the page number and how much words you can put into like one single panel. So which is like what, 20? Yeah, it's like 24 pages. But I mean, comics has evolved so much. Is like, do you really want to be limited to 24 pages? Why not 32 pages? Why not 40? I mean, at this point, people are doing graphic novels and they're like 40 plus pages, like close to maybe 60. So there we go. My dude T-Bone. We got the Flock comic in the house, aka Scott the Flock Wilson. What is up, buddy? The Gooseman and Pro Wrestling Gators. Heck yeah, buddy. Let me put on my welcoming to my good friend Scott the Flock Wilson. This dude is a freaking hard worker, guys. If you guys know what this man goes through, oh my goodness gracious. But yeah. Let me go and put on my welcoming. Excellent. There we go. And we got Lubento LLC. Give me a good handshake. Handshake to you too, buddy. See, Jetfire said that does sound interesting. Yeah, man. I don't know why they can't just do like a crossover with Spawn and Superman. I mean, they did with Batman, so that basically is like somewhat the same character, it's just different brush strokes. Lubento, what's the topic in regards to comics? Well, besides the drama, because I think now the new drama is using 3D assets, and I'm like, why is that? I don't know, man. I just feel like people who don't do art don't know shortcuts of doing art things. Now, if it's like AI art, then that's a whole new other beast. That's a whole new other beast. But 3D assets. But I don't know. That's just, to me, that's just silly. It's like, why? Like freaking Jack Kirby he had a dedicated filing cabinet of having references. That's why he has such a unique way of like, portraying certain things in his influences. It's like, yeah, you could draw from imagination, but there's just so much limitations. I forgot what was the comparison to human memory of, let me actually Google that. Now that it freaking like popped into my head, like what exactly in the human mind? How much memory does a human mind have? Now that I'm thinking about it, how much memory does the human brain have? There we go. 2.5 million gigabytes. Jesus. Okay. The average adult human brain has the ability to store the equivalent of 2.5 million gigabytes of a digital memory. That compares to the biggest hard drive to date, which can only store 10,000 gigabytes. Does the human brain have limits? There's no physical limit to the number of memories we can store. But I mean, as far as the memory capacity is 2.5 million gigabytes. Seriously, the simple answer to this is because there was a common question, like, can the human memory run out? No, your brain cannot run out of memory. Of course, you won't run out of memory because you're gonna gain new information. The human mind only has so much to pull from, right? Goodness gracious. How you doing, man? Hope you're doing well, bro. How's your publishing doing so far, dude? Because I know you're talking about a big game plan after your trip to Japan, which was freaking awesome, man. I did enjoy those live streams that you shared your experience. Was a Jetfire in the chat also went to Japan too, so. And when you told me your experience with Japan, it's kind of like this. It's pretty. It's pretty consistent. I'll say that much. It's pretty consistent. So guys, you gotta check out Lumbento's manga Penguin Boy. That's another one I gotta put on my reading list. Penguin Boy. A lot of positive feedback over that one, guys. So if you love One Piece, you're definitely gonna love Penguin Boy. He's on volume 1, guys. So trust me, he's not like up to 200 plus volumes of One Piece yet. Right now, he's in volume 1. It might have changed. You can like correct me on that one. He has a freaking cool name too. It's actually Marshall. His YouTube handle is martial arts. So I'm like, huh. With a name like that, now I gotta ask you, like, what type of martial arts you use. But once you gave me the lore, I'm like, okay. He's just pulling my leg. I was ready to ask you, like, if you watch UFC or something. Okay. Uh-oh. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. There we go. All right. See, Bento. I'm doing well. So it's the publishing. Awesome, man. Japan was amazing. Thanks for that. Yeah, man. Trust me, man. If I know one of you guys' work on the chat, I will shout you guys out. Which also, too, with my good buddy Scott, I believe, yeah, issue 6. Is it issue 6? I'm always forgetting numbers. Yeah, it's issue 6 of The Flock is done. Right now, as far as I know, like, Gino is doing another Flock-related book. But after he's done maybe 2 pages of it, then he's going to do issue 6 cover of The Flock. So I'm pretty excited. So I know if Scott the Flock Wilson is still on, but it's all good. Cannot wait to start coloring. Oh man, to start coloring issue 6. And what else? Oh shoot, okay. I actually like MMA. Nice. All right, man. All right. Who's your favorite UFC fighter? And if you say Conor McGregor, I'm sorry. It's a big X for me. At least gotta give me another name besides Conor McGregor, since everyone knows Conor McGregor after the Mayweather fight. Oh man. Let me see. What are you coloring? I'm coloring T-Bone from Extreme Dinosaurs. The artist is Ivan. Let me see. I have his name over here. Ivan Fiorelli. That's his name. He's from Italy, and he's a Marvel artist. He did some short story for a Spider-Man book, and then he did the main run for Venom, the Lethal Weapon. I'm not sure what he's doing now, but I don't know. The Lethal Weapon book is still running, but like I've noticed that he did some colors for Extreme Dinosaurs, and T-Bone was one of the dinosaurs he did as of last week, I believe, or maybe 3 days before that. But yeah, I have Ivan's link tree in the description below just to check it out. Lobento LLC. I'll check Scott out. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it, man. I know Scott will appreciate it too. Let's see here. What do I got left to do? I think I gotta add some shadows to his machine thing, just to give some, because the blue is perfect. Kind of gotta give a more darker blue now. There we go. Let's do that. Oh, heck yeah. That's perfect. I like that blue for him. Then what I'll do next, right? Oh my god, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. Oh my god, I always keep pressing the wrong button, guys. Okay, I gotta go to the flats layer because I was still in the shadows. There we go. Bam! God, that's terrible. I'm gonna fix that. Go. At some point in time, I will start doing the highlights. Because the shadows tend to be the one I like the most. All right, cool. Trying to find a good, like, hell yeah. Anything. Hell yeah. And for the shadow dudes, it's going to be a darker purple. Bam. Oh, yeah. It looks nice and dramatic. And I gotta... There we go. And like give them like somewhat like a darker blue color. How's your work been? My work been's good, dude. I've been commissioning some artists to do some variant covers, and then I finally got done commissioning this artist. I finished commissioning this artist doing like a turn sheet, so that way, I pretty much did a turn sheet, so that way it looks more professional, and they have an idea exactly like what the gators are gonna look in different like rotation. It's kind of like, yeah, it's like basic like a 3-turn character sheet, which is like, you know, center, the side of it, and then the guy kind of popped his arm off, so that way you kind of look and see like what the side would look like, and as well as the back of the character. So that one's finally done. And I know drawing gators is not very fun. Well, not very fun, I should say. It's not the most... there's not a lot of character designs for gators. Like, yeah, you could say Leatherhead, but not a lot. But, yeah, no, this artist did a fantastic job, and I'm excited for other artists to do their interpretations of the gators. Since now I finally got a solid... I got a solid reference sheet for these artists, and just trying to play the guessing game for just this one image that I gave them, which alone it was great. You know, this artist that I commissioned, he did a great job. So, but now I just want to level up. Just just have people take me a little bit more seriously in what I see of my characters, and I spend that much money because one, like, I don't mind doing one series. Then I know with other writers they like to do other stories, and I understand why they do that, is so that way there's more variety. As a publisher, you got to have variety and have some kind of a good amount of consumers to like it. So, because I know that, I know with Ben Dunn's videos, I do enjoy watching them. It's kind of hard to like hoping and praying that they're gonna like the same product within the past few years. You know, sometimes they might get bored or tired of it. But you know, if you have like freaking diehard fans like One Piece or Dragon Ball, then that's a whole new other. That's like a whole new other can of worms. I wouldn't say can of worms. I think that's the greatest thing to have is like a dedicated fan base. Even Star Wars fans as well. You know, now I'm debating why did I even color the shadow. But it's all good. It is all good. And what I'll do next is then... Oh, because there's a freaking... Oh, whatever. Alright, there you go. It's pretty damn sick. I mean, I think the one I'm struggling the most is his face. Because my thing is, I don't want to overdo it. Go. Go. And this guy. Add some highlights now. Now when I'm doing highlights, let's do like a lighter green. There you go. The zipper tone still on? Okay, yeah. Yeah, the zipper tones are still above it. Because the last thing I want to do is freaking like color over the zipper tones. And I'm like, what the heck happened to my zipper tones? There you go. Add some flavor to it. Let's see what I'll do if I just did overlay. Okay, now that's too much. soft light. Yeah, now you can barely see it. Yeah, I just keep it normal. Pretty confident in what color that I just used. Kind of helps see where all his spikes are. Or what I could do, right? This is another method to do. What I do is, let's say I just use a regular color, right? Color over this. Okay, that's not the color. This is a color. Then what I do is then I use screen, and boom, that's going to be your highlight color. And now, what I'll do now, oh my god, I'll be clicking things I'm not supposed to click. So now what I do, since I already have colors I've already selected, and I have a dedicated layer called highlights, just go to edit, convert drawing color, and then bam. But again, kind of don't mind going a little bit brighter. So let's brighten this up a bit. Yeah, there you go. It looks way better. I want you to see it, man. And then same thing with this guy. What color should this guy be? Yeah, it's in the same. I don't like when bright colors are like in the same color wheel. So we can. There we go. So what I would like to do next. There's some nice shiny glare. Since there's shadows, I don't know why I didn't put any shadow colors. This one, but we're gonna change that right now. Go. What I'll do, I mean, that line itself screams I'm basically a highlight of the rim of this machine. Boom. Oh yeah. Okay, and then Lubento LLC says, well, you coloring is as good as well. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that, man. Always trying to change things up. Maybe if I change the background color, maybe it'll make it much more interesting, right? What do you guys think? Okay. Now that I have a white background, I can change it. This guy over here. Oops, no, I pressed the wrong option. Went to drawing color. Okay, so I forgot to color this dude's eye white. So we're gonna do that right now. There you go. I think anybody can see this, but that's fine. Just little details like that. Oh no, it's not this one, it's this layer. Perfect. Then give some rim lighting. Hell yeah. I think now if I do that, just follow it up with this guy here. There you go. Go. See, then get this guy. What else? Ooh. Gotta give some highlights and some shadows to this guy over here with his metal. think I'll give him the same treatment. Yeah, I'll give him the same treatment as the other ones. At least with this, now it's more consistent. Go ahead and do that. Let me give some lighting to this. Now, oh wow, that's funny. It's always good to always have like different colored backgrounds, so you kind of can catch like what you didn't get to color over through your oh no, what in the world? Goodness gracious, how did it bleed out through the lines? There we go. Now with the rim lighting effect, hate when sometimes you color and then they just go over your, oh, even my shadows? How? I guess I didn't color over the shadows that well. There we go. Boom. There you go. And then next I just colored that. Oh god, no. That's why layers are so important. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's really interesting seeing the color difference between different artists. Yeah, man, definitely. If you see Ivan's version, it looks so good, man. He really took it. He really took his own flair into the coloring process. Me, I'm just trying to keep it more simple and still trying to like make it my own take on it with this character. So yeah, man, Ivan is a beast. What else can I do? I mean, I can add some highlights and shadows, like doing some brushing. I'll do a shadow brush. And what I'm going to do next is kind of like, boom. Just give it a nice painterly. And if anything, now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to give more some more highlights or lighting, kind of like the same colors for the rim lighting. So what I want to do is kind of showcase his muscles a bit more. Do that with the put HL brush. Just give nice volume. Kind of want to get rid of the shadow layer too, because now that's like kind of see no point of it. There we go. You know what I realized too, it's not even like highlights kind of tend not to be yellowish, it's kind of like a light greenish. So see, even this is like there's a huge difference. But yeah, with highlights you kind of like want to give more attention to like face. So this is why I was like debating whether to even like put shadows on his face, you know, kind of situations like this. Oh my god, what did Clip do to me? It just literally flinged me. I guess it's time to update, guys. I think that's what Clip is telling me. He's like, yeah, update your Clip Studio, man, because I'm getting cranky. See, it was even changing, like altering his skin and stuff, so. Let me lower down the opacity. Let me lower to 50. Okay, I kind of like that. Because it's already getting too intense. I was already coloring it. You see what it looks like with soft light? Saturation. That was weird. Linear light, okay. Let's lower her down a bit. Don't like it that much. Soft light. Okay, so I lowered down. Linear light. It gets really intense. What's up, Razor? Oh, nice. Getting extreme. You know what? I did not even think of coloring extreme until you point that out. Huh. Now I kind of want to change my whole coloring method now. Now that you said that, Razor. But then it just destroys a whole... Whatever. I'm thinking too ahead of myself. I want to highlight some parts that need attention, kind of like the biceps, the face. Cheeks. That was why I don't want to go too crazy with his shadows. And the pecs, right? What would happen if I put figured it would fit the subject in question here, right? I didn't really thought of that until like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. I could have colored it way more extreme because I could go heavy-handed with rendering because I have done it before. Just do a more painterly style. And with his tongue here, we can highlight his tongue. Can I use here? We'll use this highlighter green. Then oh yeah. We'll give him like a darker purple. There we go. And then a sharp tooth. I kind of want to give it much more. That's a little bit of a highlight. Oh, dudes, you know, I've been streaming for so much. I forgot to chill. Not chill, but show a big news that it's pretty big. I'll say that much. So let me go on ahead and go to my Twitter real quick because that's where most of my shenanigans are. There we go. Accept all cookies. That way. Okay. So let me go and share real quick with you dudes. Because the Flock is coming out, making his debut, the Gooseman, I should say. The Flock is going to make his debut on Antarctic Press Exciting Comics number 47. We're going to be in comic shops shelves by September 25th of this year. So, you know, if you guys have a comic book store that carries Antarctic Press books and you see Exciting Comics, yeah, just, you know, request a pre-order from your comic book store and, you know, just take a snapshot of it. Or if you see it on your shelves, dude, just take a snapshot of it and just tag me and Scott over at the Twitter or any social media you guys have. I honestly have only like, I'm mostly active on Twitter and Insta. So if you guys, I'm mostly active on Twitter, to be honest with you dudes. So yeah, if you guys see it in your comic book store, just snap a shot at it. And yeah, man. And also too, I don't know if Nicholas is still here in the chat, but there's a shout out with Nick as well for his Demon Hunter Raven series. His story is still continuing through Exciting Comics 47. So yeah, man, I'm pretty excited. Honestly, I'm just very grateful for Antarctic Press and Ben for giving us an opportunity, man, because, you know, superhero comics, everyone knows superhero genre is Marvel and DC. And the mere fact that, you know, the reason why Ben even considers taking the Flock comic is because we're still continuing the series. And right now, this year, after coloring the Flock for 3+ years, yeah, man, it's crazy. I can say that I have work that's been published, and you know, and I've colored comics that, you know, I've done crowdfunding and stuff like that, but having my work being published for a publishing company as small as Antarctic Press that has been around for at least till next year is going to be 40 years. And to me, it's criminal that to this day now a lot of people even know Antarctic Press. I didn't even know until Larry from Niobe Comics brought it up. And after he got picked up, he pretty much pushed everyone else to, you know, get published by them. But yeah, man, pretty proud. So again, is going to be an exciting comics number 47 by Antarctic Press. So I cannot wait, guys. Right now, our game plan is I went to one comic book store. Like, they do carry Antarctic Press books. I was surprised because I usually don't see Antarctic Press books, but I talked with the owner and he said, yeah, he does carry it, but like if it's like a new issue 1 series, or let's say if it's a carry-on story like a mini series, then they'll go up to like maybe 3 or 4. After that, then they're going to stop if there's no interest in the stories. And he was being honest. Like, Antarctic Press books tend to be on shelves for too long and they can't really push it that much. So yeah, I'm like, okay, cool, and I'll just hop onto the next comic book shop like next Wednesday and talk shop, they carry Antarctic Press books. I know for sure, Scott, he's going to do a signing in his LCS over at his home state, so I'm pretty excited for him. Let me try to give this more personality, because this just looks so boring. Oh my god. Freaking Clip Studio is slowly dying on me. It's like, oh god, why so many textures in this brush? I want to, man, kind of give some, down the opacity a bit. 65 looks good. Let's try 55. Then let's go a little bit crazy. Look at some complementary colors. Okay, that's not looking good. Yeah, I like to experiment too with brushes I use. Let's see what else. What is the airbrush texture? Yeah, no, it's not even looking that good. Halftone. There we go. This is the halftone I wanted. There we go. Kind of like that. What does color dodge do? It just makes it twice as bright. Alright, so for now we'll just leave it alone. I usually do the backgrounds till like close to the end. what I'll do next is pretty much do the highlights on the metal parts. Boom, right? So for that one, right, I think I don't mind making it lighter. Go. Gosh dang it. I hate when sometimes I would finish flatting and then, like, I don't know what happens. It just blows up. Alright, so going do this real quick. Call that over. This other guy over here. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's add some highlights to this guy here. Boom. What else? Okay, so there's some parts that did flat. There you go. So here, then. Go. Ooh. I just caught myself just putting on the wrong layer. Okay. See? Oh, geez. Just colored over this dude's eye too much. There we go. The wrong layer moment, very relatable, dude. You have no idea, man. I would be so sad because I was literally coloring over the flat colors layer. Oh my god! I'd be like, how come I'm not changing any colors? Yeah, no, that is something that I try to stay as organized as I can be, you know. That colors is this dude's teeth. Then after that, Let me flip this guy over because I've been coloring this goo for so long. Just trying to figure out what I might miss and did not color. So I did not color here or here. His ankles. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, then this guy is not flatted properly. So yeah, there's another art tip too, guys. Just flip your canvas around, and I overdid the shadow brush so much it even went over the art piece. And that's fine. That crap happens. So yeah, so let me give him a nice little coat of paint. Give that huck to her. All right. Gonna learn today. Use a poly tool just to give it like a much more like squarey than kind of what I did. There we go. Bam. See that? Look the difference. So different now. Okay, so now that bam. Let me see. I like to even flip them over too. Yeah, the struggle is real and the pain is devastating if you catch yourself too late. Yeah, man. That's why you just pick up these tricks and pick up these habits so that way you can prevent these things from happening. And we got the creator's outlet. Hail Total Excellence. What is up, man? How are you doing, dude? Let me give you a total excellence of a welcome.
Excellent!
Thanks for coming by, man. You just pick a different one. Let's try like feeding the ducks. I was wondering where the heck is Ivan's signature? Now I know where it is. That's where I'm going to put my signature after I'm done with this. I'm really dedicated to this piece, man. Oh. Skin layers. Then what I was going to do is I believe multiply and then lower the opacity down. Let's change it up. Let's try 45. Try 30. I don't know if I have any brushes for like giving textures to like, let me see. See? Got it. Try to look for some complementary colors that I can use for the background. Let me flip this guy. Okay, and then after that, let's duplicate them, right? Then, what I like to do, I kind of want to darken it now. Copy and paste. Right, then, all right, cool. So then what I'll do next, there we go. It's like little things like this. Then what I'll do next, nah, I'm going to use a brush that I used earlier. I'm just going to use a simple airbrush. Right? Then there we go. Starting to look interesting. Then try pink. Yeah, we'll try pink. Whew. Okay. It says birds. Holy crap, they are actually birds. That's pretty sick. Ugh. Oh my god. I have no clue what any of this is. Oof. Wow, that's rough. Ah. Oh man, I'm getting sleepy. Holy crap, it's already... Golly, it's freaking midnight? I can't believe it. Wow. I am nuts. It's been 3 hours too? No freaking way. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I might call this a day after this one. So. Yeah, I might call it a day on this one, dudes. Alright. Thank you guys for watching, man. I really do appreciate it. Let me just switch my camera really quick, just to show my appreciation. So, dudes, thank you all so much for watching the stream. You guys ooze of excellence as always. And remember, dudes, stay excellent. Take care, guys.